A good week ago, the Kazakh government was dismissed because of the mass protests in the country. President Tokayev now presented the reorganization to parliament. So, the ex-Soviet Republic of Kazakhstan has a new head of government after days of serious riots. The parliament of the Central Asian country voted on Tuesday for Alichan Smailov, who already held the post temporarily after the dismissal of the old government a week ago, as the state television reported. President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev had recently proposed the 49-year-old as prime minister. In the oil and gas-rich state, which borders among other things on Russia, displeasure about the rise in fuel prices had turned into protests against the government. In addition to peaceful demonstrations, there were also violent riots, especially in the metropolis of Almaty. Tokayev had asked a Russian-led military alliance for support in the face of the unrest. There were many dead and injured. Meanwhile, the number of arrests approached around 10,000. And according to the Tengri news agency, the Ministry of the Interior said that around 9,900 people were detained during the riots. Experts assume that the president will not least use the crisis to overthrow his predecessor, the former long-term president Nursultan Nazarbayev. Even after his resignation in 2019, Nazarbayev was still considered the most powerful man in Kazakhstan. Tokayev recently removed his post as head of the influential Security Council and dismissed several of his confidants from important offices. According to President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, the first soldiers of a Russian-led military alliance are due to leave Kazakhstan this week. In 2 days, the withdrawal should begin gradually, said the head of state in a speech in parliament, and he said, "The main mission of the CSTO troops has been completed." The background to the operation was the serious riots in the republic. The member states of the Organization of the Treaty on Collective Security, the CSTO, only discussed the situation in the ex-Soviet Republic on Monday. Tokayev said complete order has been restored in Kazakhstan. He described the unrest as an attempt at a coup. President Tokayev asked the organization for help last week. They then sent thousands of soldiers into the country, including Russian paratroopers. That sparked concern in the West. At the beginning of the week, Russia's head of state Vladimir Putin emphasized that the deployment was only temporary and not permanent. In addition to Russia and Kazakhstan, Armenia, Belarus, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan also belong to this alliance. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.